Sairam students, welcome back. Today we are going to learn civics, first chapter, our life in society, part 2. But before starting, let's take a short recap of the previous video. In it we had learned why did man feel the need for the society, the social nature of man. And today we are going to learn our development. First point is every person is born with some qualities and capability. Qualities means skills and talent. Means every person is born with some skills and talents, but they are dormant. Dormant means inactive. Means but they are inactive. They develop in a society. Develop means grow. So they grow in a society. So the question is how every person is born with. Yes, students, every person is born with some qualities and capability. Now, how they are? They are dormant. Yes, and the next, where they develop? They develop in a society. Very good. Now, the next point. We use languages to communicate with one another, but we cannot do so at birth. Now, we use language means we use speech to communicate means speak with one another, but we cannot do so at birth. Means we don't speak or we don't communicate with our friends and families at birth. Now the next point. We learn language gradually. Gradually means slowly. So we start speaking slowly. Students, now just tell me what we use to communicate with one another. Yes, we use language to communicate with one another. But what we cannot do? Yes, we cannot communicate at birth. Very good. Next, how we learn language? We learn language gradually. Good. The next point. Our first language is the one that is spoken at home. Means our first language is our mother tongue. Which is our first language? Yes, students, tell me. Our first language is the one that is spoken at home. Now the next point. If our neighbors speak different languages, we pick up those two. Now, here in our surrounding, if the peoples speak other languages, we pick up those two. Now just tell me, how do we learn to speak other languages? Yes, we learn to speak other languages from our neighbors. And the next point is, schools also provide opportunities to learn different languages. Now students, means schools also gives chance to learn other languages. Now what does school provides us? School provides us opportunity to learn different languages. Now the next, we also have the capacity to think independently. We also have the ability to think individually. This means we also have ability to think individually. Now the next, for example, we are going to see. For example, first one. A. When all the students in a class are given the same topic for an essay. B. Why is it that no two essays are the same? Now students, this means when teacher asks you to write an essay on a topic, why everyone writes differently or different points in it? Why the two essays are not the same? Yes, because the answer is, it is because the thought process in each is different. Means everyone think differently. As I think, you won't think. So our thinking is different. So it is because the thought process in each is different. Did you understand here? And the next point is, society helps in the development of our emotional capability and the power to think. Students, means society helps us in growth of our emotions or feelings and the ability to think. So now tell me, how does the society helps us? Yes, the society helps in the development of our emotional capability and the power to think. Very good. Now the next. It also provides the opportunity for expressing our thoughts and feelings. Now here, it also gives the chance to show our feelings or opinions. Is it clear? Now, tell me, the question is, what does it provides us? Yes, students, it also provides the opportunity for expressing our thoughts and feelings. Yes, very good. Now, the next one. The development of our artistic and other talents also take place in society. This means the growth of our creativity and other abilities also take place in society. Now tell me, what takes place in society? The development of our artistic and other talents also take place in society. Good. And the next point is, singers, musicians, artists, scientists,
adventurers,
social workers can all develop their qualities further because of the backing and encouragement of the society. This encouragement is very important. Means all those are motivated and inspired because of the encouragement of the society. Now tell me, students, who are encouraged? Yes, singers, musician, artists, scientists,
adventurers,
social workers are encouraged. How are they encouraged? Yes, they are encouraged by the backing and encouragement of the society. And what is very important? Yes, encouragement is very important. Yes, students, did you understand what we have learned in our development? Yes, very good. Now we will see the next point. What is meant by society? Now society, society is a group of peoples with a common motive. When they come together is known as society. Now we will see the first point. Society includes all people, men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children. Means in society all peoples are included as men, women, grown up, old people, young children. Now, who are included in a society? Yes, students. Society includes all people, men, women, grown ups, old people, and young children. Now, the next point. Our families are a part of society. Means even our family is a part of the society. Who are a part of the society? Our families are a part of society. Now the next point. Society also includes different groups, institutions and organizations. Now students, groups means two of people connected for same work or place, as our WhatsApp group for 6th standard. We are connected there for the school informations. Next is the institution. Institution means Shrima Bal Niketan is our institution, educational institution. Next is organizations. Organization means any firm or companies. So now tell me, what else society includes? Society includes different groups, institutions and organizations. Now the next point, the interrelationship and interaction between the people, their dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of the society. Students, this means the interconnection and interactivity between the people when they rely on one another and even give things to others they have, also form a part of society. Now tell me how the society is formed. Yes, the interrelationship and the interaction between the people, their dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of society. Did you understand? Now the next. Now let's see the next one. Society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. A society is formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Now students, this means when people come together with common motive, a society is formed. It is not only just a group or crowd of people. Yes students, why the society is formed? Yes, society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. Society is formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Is it okay? And the next is, in order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security, the society has to create a permanent system. This means students, the society has to make a fixed plan to fulfill our needs like food, clothing, shelter and security. Now tell me, what are our daily needs? Yes, our daily needs are food, clothing, shelter and security. Now what the society has to create? Yes, the society has to create permanent system. Now the next. Without such a system, the day-to-day affairs of the society cannot be carried on. A system is essential for the continued existence of the society. This means for the smooth running of the society, there should be proper planning and rules maintained. Now tell me, what is essential for continued existence of the society? Yes, a system. A system is essential for the continued existence of the society. And so, for example, agriculture is essential for fulfill the needs for food. Students, it means cultivation, farming is important to fulfill the needs for the food. Now what is essential to fulfill the needs? Yes, agriculture is essential to fulfill the need for food. Now the next is, various institutions must be created to perform all the functions related to agriculture. What should be created to perform all the functions related to agriculture? Various institutions should be created to perform all the functions related to the agriculture. Therefore, a vast system needs to be created which includes factories to manufacture tools and equipments used for farming banks to provide loans to the farmer, a market for goods produced, etc. Students, there should be factories for the equipments and manufacturing tools for farmers, and banks should provide them loans, and even market will be required for the goods produced. Now just tell me which system is needed. Yes, a vast system is being needed. Which factories should be created for farmers? Yes, manufacturing tools and equipments factories should be created for the farmers. What should bank provide them? Bank should provide them with loans. And what else is needed? Yes, a good market is needed for the goods produced. Now the next. The existence of many such systems makes a society stable. Now what makes society stable? The existence of many such systems. Okay? You understand? Now let's do the next one. Do you know? Now you can see this picture and you will get an idea. What is this picture about?
The Constitution of India.
Students, this is a cover page of the book of Constitution of India. Now the Constitution of India is a supreme law of India. Now what is Constitution? Constitution means basic law or rules of a country. Now we will see the next. Right to equality. Yes students, right to equality means Article 14 of the Constitution. Now in it what comes say? All human beings are equal by birth. Means all human beings have equal rights from their birth. They have the same status as human being. Means we all are human being by status. There is no rich, no poor according to the Constitution of India. According to the Constitution of India, all are equal before the law. As I said you, there is no differentiation between rich and poor. Now the next one is, the Constitution guarantees the equality of opportunity. Means everyone should get equal opportunity. We can each make progress using our education,
Capabilities.
and skills. Means we can make our progress by increasing our education, then according to our capabilities and skills. Students, now just answer some question. Who are equal by birth? Yes, just tell me. Very good. All human beings are equal by birth. How are all according to the Constitution of India? According to the Constitution of India, all are equal before the law. Very good. Next is, what does the Constitution guarantee? Yes, the Constitution guarantees the equality of opportunities. Next question, how can we make progress? We can each make progress using our education, capability and skills. Now the next is, Students, now what we have learned today? Do you remember what we learned today? Yes, our development. What is society? Do you know? Rights to equality from Constitution of India. Now we will do a small activity. Yes, see the question, fill in the blanks. First one, every person is born with some dash and dash. Second one, schools also provide opportunities to learn different dash. Now what will be the answer for the first one? Yes, qualities. Every person is born with some qualities and capabilities. Very good. Next one, school also provide opportunities to learn different languages. Very good. Now the next one, third, dash is not simply a mob or crowd of people. And the fourth one is the dash guarantees the equality of opportunity. So the answer for the third is society. Society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. Fourth one, the constitution guarantees the equality of opportunity. Yes? You understand what we have studied today? Okay. Now this is for all today. Sai Ram. Thank you.